should I beat up for you? Shit, fucking with you get a nigga locked up. I ain't trying to go back and forth with your ass. You gonna help me rob this dude or what? Cause I don't play games. You think just cause you're a white girl with a fat ass, you can talk to a nigga any kind of way? Bitch, you can't. Ain't nobody talking to you crazy. What the fuck you mean? Like a nigga on some cheap wine. You got me all the way fucked. Marvin, I swear I seen the inside of that nigga house. He got everything in there. He got a whole motherfucking 90-inch TV. The nigga got at least 30,000 in jewelry. He got a refrigerator that talk to you. I swear. You a lie. I walked by that shit. That motherfucker asked me to sit down and he was gonna fix me something. That's your problem. You be lying. I swear to God. You wouldn't know the truth if you tripped. We need this lady. I'm still on party. Don't act like you don't need this money. You behind on child support and you lost that bed. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck I motherfucking owe. The next time you pocket watch me, I'ma put you in my pocket. Whatever, nigga. They go to the house right now.
Hey, my boy. Which one of you motherfuckers been liking my girl pictures on Facebook?
First of all, stop calling me boy. I got a name. Secondly, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Oh, nigga, you know what I'm talking about. It seems like every time I leave my crib, she getting calls from niggas, likes on her pictures, comments.
So what you trying to say, man?
I just told
Like I said, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Hey, you sure that's your girl, man?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can't tell.
Put it like this. If I find out it's one of you motherfuckers putting likes on her shit, under your profile it's gonna say, gone too soon. Rest in heaven, my boy.
See, you can walk it like you're talking, nigga. It's always up with me. Hold on. Let's get that motherfucker, man. I just steal Mr. Refrigerator. Fuck off, nigga. Hey, y'all, get that nigga. Hey, who that white girl is? I knew I shouldn't have ever listened to your ass. Marvin, hurry up. Hold the door. Let's get that motherfucker, man. Bitch, you almost closed that shit on my motherfucking foot.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
We now return to the Transformers.
Hey, Scream. Look at these niggas coming in here like they big steppers.
What it do, big man?
What's happening, Brian?
Oh, ain't shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you niggas get 3 bricks and we're gonna run it back.
Long as it ain't like last time, I'm good.
Fuck you mean last time?
You know what I'm talking about, man. That motherfucker Scream over there. Nigga, you say my name one more fucking time. Man, you better put a leash on that puppy before I light his ass up. Yeah, okay, nasty boy. Don't let that big stepper shit go to your head. I'm a big stepper for real, cockroach. I'm gonna show you when I step on you, motherfucker. Now before I transform and colonize your fucking house. I'm talking about whole infestation, nigga. Yeah, get him, Brian. Nigga, I lay eggs all over that motherfucker. Nigga, I get in your fridge and lay eggs on your eggs. Yeah, fuck you, Brian. Scream, I'm right here. I'm ready. Nigga, I stay ready.
Hey, you niggas be quiet. I gotta go to Prime Pool Party. The rest of you motherfuckers get back to work.
I thought you said this was a pool party, man. Where the bitches? Jazz, why you always running your fucking mouth? Nigga, I told my baby mama I had to work. I don't want to stand out here with a bunch of niggas in a fucking pool. I can't be around bitches right now. I'm trying to work it out with Kel. I just started back going to church, reading my Bible. I stopped drinking. I'm still gonna smoke my weed, but I stopped drinking. I don't give a fuck what you do. And speaking of Kim, I just saw that bitch. Don't ever speak on Kim in your life. Ever. Nah, nigga, you need to be trying to work it out with Quisha. She the one had your back since day one. She the real ride or die Prime. You a stupid motherfucker. You think just cause you turn into old dusty ass Porsche, that make you somebody. You ain't nobody, nigga. Stay the fuck out of our business. Good afternoon.
All right, Quisha, I had a long day. Go run my bath water.
I said good afternoon.
And I said, fuck your good afternoon, bath water. And after that, I want a back rub and some head. Come on.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Round 1. Fight!
Juggernaut punch! Juggernaut punch!
By the power of Grayskull.
Round 1. Fight!
Until next time, this is He-Man wishing you...
Hey, oh, did he now? Did he now? I would know because I've been unsub from him for quite some time. You know, I guess we can go take a listen to what he said. I mean, what else is he going to say? He's going to call her Future's leftovers, and Russell emulates Future, and whatever. It's been 10 years, man. It's been and listen, me going up there to debate him would be nothing constructive. It would be nothing constructive, and the sycophants would, you know. We'll go take a look and see what he said. Haiti got trounced by Brazil. Was it 4-0, 3-0? They got trounced. It wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. Let's see. Look at this. Okay. Why he lost. Russell Wilson explains why he chose Future's baby. You can't be serious, man. You really can't be serious. Like, this is a real thing. Like, this man's obsessed.
Well, it's fine.
This man's obsessed with them. They're at the World Cup chilling. Simping is a disease. Here's proof. Russell's divorce. It's coming in 3, 2, 1. They made it 10 years, man. There's nothing to talk about. They got kids together. They made it 10 years. Like, what's there to talk about? Like, why does he want them to fail so bad? I'm not understanding. Why does he want them to fail so bad, y'all? Please help me understand. As much as I be wanting to go up there and challenge his points. Like, I want to go up there bad and be like, yo, do you know how crazy you sound right now? Like, sir, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. You know what? Let's take a listen real quick. I got time. Let's listen to how a maniac sounds. And I believe that he secretly desires a woman like Sierra. I firmly believe that. I think he is jealous of Russell Wilson, and he secretly wants a woman like Sierra. This man ain't pronounced her name right in forever. It's Sierra, not Ciara. He low-key envies Russell and high-key wants to be with a woman like Sierra.
Finally happened. Russell Wilson gives you the full what, when, where, why, and how with Ciara. And there's a lot to unpack here, so we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it.
Crazy is that, I was married before, and I'm single.
Yeah.
I had a whole plan.
Oh, God. What was your plan?
Man, my plan was good. It was a great plan. I'm 23, 24. I'm 24 years old, whatever it is. I'm just want Super Bowl. I'm going to be single for about 10 years.
Oh, man.
I got a whole, I'm going to meet some friends along the way, and then you're going to marry your best friend, that whole thing.
Okay.
Pretty much a version of love at first sight. How?
It really was.
Out to life and gave up on yourself. So he said he had a great plan. He got out of his marriage, and that he was going to just sit back and take time to him.
You know, this man's going to into the NFL Hall of Fame, maybe second ballot. I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. You can make the argument for it, but I definitely believe he will at some point be in the NFL Hall of Fame. I just don't think he's first ballot. But I'm trying to understand why this man is fixated, and I mean hyper fixated, on this black couple, this black blended family that doesn't do anything to get into the headlines. They don't cause no trouble. You don't hear about domestic violence calls between them. The cops don't show up at their house. Their kids don't act a fool. You see, Future don't talk bad about Russell, at least openly. Like, what is the problem? I'm not understanding.
Take time to himself. Take time for himself. All those things females say.
A whole black marriage. You would hope that this would be the goal, right? Blended families can come together and make it work, and they got kids together. I'm not understanding. Lil Future about to go. This man has provided Lil Future a pathway to the NFL or the MLB, whichever he chooses. I'm not understanding what Jason's black core issue is with this couple. I really don't understand. Y'all, they've been married for 10 years now. 10 years. This man made a 3-hour show about just these two's marriage.
Hey, baby, it's all about me now. Okay, well, what really hurts him is when a man has status and resources and he stops making a female the zenith of his goals. He said, hey, I'm going to just take time to me. And, I'm 23 years old. I'm at the height of my abilities. He was thinking exactly what the hell you're supposed to think for a man in his position. There is no biological clock. There is no worry. There is no rush.
Oh, my God. You know what? Okay, man. You got it, bro. You got it.
There is no reason for you to sit up here and talk stupid. None. So he actually had his head screwed on halfway straight. And he was actually focused on what he's supposed to be focused on. Hey, I'm just going to take time for me. But you got to understand, simps are insecure. And by definition, they can't be left alone because they're emotionally needy.
So he's a simp because he married a woman he desired. I guess that makes him a simp. Okay. This is super loser shit, bro. This makes no sense.
So that was a idle threat, and everyone around him saw it. But then he has somebody who's talking to him, and what it tells y'all is folks know he's a lame. They know that he's a lame. They've always told him that he's a lame. And even when he was talking about it, even when he's around fellas who ain't lames, and when they say, well, what are you going to do?
Okay, I would think Russell's more of a square than a lame. Square is like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I'm not into the whole big peacocking thing. I would equate Russell as more of a square, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But calling this man's a future NFL Hall of Famer and one of the roughest sports. I mean, the men. Oh my God, I can't. I really want to understand why this man is the way he is. I don't understand it.
Who do you see yourself being with? And he says, like, Ciara. And somebody next to him is like, he doesn't want to say the whole truth right here. Because remember, Russell Wilson is a snake and a liar. And I'm not overstating it. I'm not being hyperbolic. Russell Wilson is a two-faced snake and a liar. And so it shows you his character, or should I say lack thereof. So when he was asked this question, when saying it, he doesn't tell the whole truth about himself. Because I know they didn't just say, she's not going to like you. They told him, well, why you two are different. Hey, dude, she's with a guy named Future. Hey, dude, she's in these streets. Hey, dude, you're a super little wannabe Christian lying hypocrite. She's not like you. She wants street dudes. And she ain't met me yet. So that doesn't make any sense in the context in which he just explained it. It only makes sense if he's leaving out huge pieces of it, which, of course, he's doing.
I had actually told somebody I knew before. I was like, somebody asked me, who do you see yourself with? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, Ciara. They were like, she ain't gonna like you. I said, why? I said, I don't know if she's gonna like you. I said, she ain't met me yet.
Okay, so Kiki is basically having a bipolar episode.
So that's not the attitude you're supposed to have? Aren't you supposed to think that you're different, that you would stand out? Like you're not like the rest? Like, if this is the worst that Ciara could do in her life, like, I really, really don't understand.
But in any case, what he just said there doesn't make any sense, not for him. And she's not going to like you. Well, and he said, why not? I don't know. She's just not going to like you. That doesn't make any sense the way he said it. It's like, no, because you're a lame. She likes exciting street dudes, and you are none of those things. Next, he's going to get into the things that he was looking for.
Okay. I'm still waiting for Jason to clearly explain his undying disdain for this black-lended couple that have been married. Come on, Sly. Been married for 10 years. Let me see. I'm still waiting for Jason to clearly explain his undying disdain for this black blended couple that have been married for 10 years. How is their marriage directly impacting him and his followers? I just it makes no sense. It makes no sense. None. It makes no sense, y'all.
And here's the issue, folks. He's going to be describing the total opposite of himself. This is how you know there's a big problem. When he starts describing his non-negotiables, the character traits that he describes that he's looking for in a woman
is not Sierra.
Those are character traits that a woman looks for in a man. What?
Okay.
Well, don't worry. We're going to get right into it.
That was the first thing.
Like me. She don't know me.
That was the first thing. Then
crazy.
fast forward.
She doesn't know you, but your friends do know you, and that's why they're saying, yeah, she's not going to like you. They know you.
Or, you know, I'm kind of seeing some people. I'm just chilling, whatever, in your window. And so then fast forward, what happens is I go to church one day on Sunday. Sunday I go to dinner with my pastor. We're sitting there talking. I said, man, I need to write my 5 non-negotiables. He said, 5 non-negotiables. He said, you said negotiables in your sermon. I said, you weren't talking about this, but I believe in marriage. Like I said earlier, marriage is a business deal. It's life. It's partnership. It's this, that, and the other. I said, I need to write my 5 non-negotiables. What I want a woman. Number one is I want a woman of faith, right? Who believe in God. This and that. I want a woman who's faithful, not just to me, but to everything she does. When her yes is yes, her no is no. I want a woman who's independent. Didn't have to be Sierra, but somebody had her own identity and it wasn't just Russell's wife. I wanted somebody that was also somebody who was similar to my mom. Yeah, you know, my mom was helping my dad when he was on his deathbed. My dad used to always say, you know, you're always gonna be good because you're mama. And then I wanted somebody that would tilt the room. When they walk in the room, the whole room changes.
Okay, and that's true about her.
Yeah, so like.
Now, how does he not describe? That is exactly everything Sierra is. I'm not understanding. So let's listen to how he spins it.
So those 5 things, I wrote down, prayed over that night. He said, why 5? I said 5 is the number of grace. I said marriage and life is about grace. Yeah, so we wrote 5 of them down. And 3 days later, I meet Steve for the first time. And so we meet each other. Fast forward, you know, like the moment I met her, what was interesting, it was featured about 9 months or so. And it was just a bond right from the beginning. And I told her, I said, no matter if you and I ever end up together, I'm gonna make sure I look out for a little man and help whatever way you need. But
don't say that, because I'll make you a simp, because you want to make sure another man's seed is okay. Don't do that, because you know what they say. You know how these motherfuckers be like, well, in the jungles, in the wilds, they would kill the cubs. So are we animals now? Because I'm sure a lot of y'all, some of y'all had stepdads. So should the stepdad have murked you out because you weren't of his bloodline? But okay.
But I knew.
Okay.
Okay, so Russell Wilson is finally admitting to the world what all the hoes, sluts, and liars and all the lame, geeked-ass simps didn't want him to admit. He's admitting to the world that he walked in the front door saying, I'll be stepdaddy. We're still dealing with an infant, still dealing with a baby, and he's walking in the front door, and his offer is whether you and I...
Bruh, that's exactly what they did to Todd and Candy. Remember when Todd and Candy got the divorce, and everybody kept running back what Mama Candy said, or Mama, and they were like, and people were like, well, that was 10 years later. They've been married for 10 years. So are you right? I knew... Mama Candy knew Todd wasn't the right one for her. Man, that's 2 kids and 10 years later. Are you really that right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I've never seen a man wanting someone's marriage to fail so bad. It's frightening how badly he wants this thing to fail.
You're together or not. I still want to be stepdaddy. Well, because if she doesn't want you, well, don't you need a sponsor? Hey, even if I'm a total lame and you're completely unattracted to me.
That's what I say. If it beats the national average and you got some kids out the deal, it's a success. I agree. Even if these 2 divorce tomorrow, this is still a wildly successful marriage. Wildly successful.
Well, can't I just trick it all off? So yeah, I know all the hating simps out there, boy. Y'all on suicide watch right now. You and all the gutless hoes. You hate that he came out and just said it. It's like, because no man wants to be this. Did I call it or did I call it?
Deal with it, nigga. What did he call?
It's folks, it wasn't super deep. It wasn't
Okay, so he came in the door and said, "Hey, I want to make sure you and your son are okay." Okay. I guess you're right, Jason. 10 years later, two and a whole bunch of kids between them later. I guess you're right. I don't know. Is it really? And there's
elevated. It wasn't well thought through. It's not a 4D chess move. This is the same garbage that you see from every overpaid simp, lame idiot out there. Nothing special. He was a fan, but he's also weak and a lame.
Wow.
So she ain't met me, and he walked in the door leading with his wallet. Hey, Ciara, heard you was struggling. Hey, Ciara, I will follow your lead. Whatever you want, I'll take care of it. Even if you don't want me, I will snivel and grovel. Let me just take care of your kids. Pathetic. But also, gutless lying ass simp, because he is. Let's go ahead and see if we can jump back in here and go over his so-called non-negotiables, which, by the way, were completely compromised. He claimed they're not negotiables, and yet, from the very beginning, he negotiated and compromised on.
I can't. What? Okay, I'll do this. I'll make a solemn promise. The next time he brings them up on on the broadcast, I promise I will hit the link and just try to argue like how crazy he sounds. So y'all have my solemn oath, promise. I pledge fealty. The next time, it won't take long. The next time he brings up this couple, I will hop on this Zoom link just to say, man, you sound crazy. What is it? What have they done to you? This is their marriage. Okay, that's my solemn oath. I called in like years ago, and it went left. That's the problem with when you call in into people's shows and they run echo chambers. Like nothing, you're gonna get over talked. Everything you say is wrong, and the chat's gonna jump you. Oh, I remember what we're talking about Warhammer. That's what happened. He was talking about Warhammer, and he was saying that Warhammer was a game for white racists, and I'm like, no, they have pretty significant black characters in it too. And man, the chat just jumped the fuck out of me, and I'm just like, oh my, I can't. Yeah, he was trying to give a brief overview of Warhammer, y'all. He said Warhammer was. Can I find that? Does he still have that stream up? He talked about Warhammer, y'all. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, I saw the footage. I don't care. Warhammer. You couldn't see shit. All you saw was him running. Jason Black. Is he? I know he talked about it because I know if it's still up, but because I mentioned the salamanders. I said, well, the salamanders, there's and then I mentioned the white scars. They were Asian, but the salamanders are like black because they raised on the planet. There's a bunch of volcanoes, and it alters your skin, so they have charcoal skin with red eyes, and they they worship the dragon. And I was just like, oh, that's pretty black, right? And man, that got lit the fuck up. Do you understand me? The business Warhammer 40K. I don't know what he titled it, but he went on this whole ass rant that Warhammer is basically how white people see themselves out conquering the stars and shit. And I'm like, okay, I mean, if you want to see it that way, I guess. And then he's talking about the emperor, and I'm like, the emperor is whatever you see the emperor to be, just like how it is in the Bible, how the angels will hide their true appearance because they don't want to frighten you off. Same thing with Warhammer. The emperor is how you see him or how he wants you to see him. And it was just like, this was not going to go anywhere. it was not going to go. It was not going. It wasn't going to be a productive discussion because he wasn't trying to. Yeah, I can't find it. I know it's still up somewhere. I know it's still up. Okay, I can't do any more Jason Black as far as Sierra, but I tell you this: the next time he brings them up, you have my oath that I will jump there, and I guess speak on the behalf of Russell and Sierra. You know. Now, mind you, this is the same man that beat up a woman with barbells and then leaked another black woman's nudes online because she decided to go back to her black man and children. Okay, never forget. And the same Jason Black that hired a white attorney to fight those dissemination of information charges. So she took him to court. For leaking her nudes. And lo and behold, Mr. Pro Black, Mr. B1 hired a white attorney to fight his case. Okay? I'll leave it at that. Okay. You know what? Now I'm hell-bent on wanting to find that live stream. Now I'm hell-bent on wanting to find that live stream. Nope. If somebody finds it, send it to me, man. It was like maybe 2 years ago, a year ago. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go back. Let's go take a look and see if we can find it. Man, that's a setup. That's all. That's a setup. You're walking into a trap because it's not going to lead to. He doesn't want a conversation of understanding or not even coming to the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like he just wants it. He just wants to shout you down and, you know, prove to everybody how smart he is and how stupid you are. It's just like, this is not productive, man. How old are you doing this? You know? So I'm gonna scroll through and see if we can find the Warhammer thing. Yeah, they called me a flying monkey when I mentioned the part about the salamanders. And I'm like, well, you clearly don't know the Warhammer lore. But yeah, I got called a flying monkey and all types of shit. I was like, oh, okay, y'all got it, man. And I seen Judge Mathis and his wife on Tamron Hall. I'm waiting for him to talk about that. I'm sure Judge Mathis is a lame and a simp for fighting for his marriage. God forbid. God forbid. You want to look at it. He's losing it. That was 2 years ago. They're still married. Okay. Okay, might have been 2 years ago, maybe 3 years. We'll go back 3 years and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I remember that episode, that live stream, man. We're getting 3 years. That's when they was going at everybody for Pearl. I could have swore Kevin Samuels told y'all to leave with y'all's wallet. Why ain't you kicking dirt on his grave? Is it on the TBA channel? You know what? You might be right. You might be right. Black men will never aspire to be Russell Wilson. Sad, man. Okay, let's go try the TBA. Okay. All right, let me know if y'all see it. We're gonna go back. Sorry, we're already back 2 years. Nope, I don't see it. I don't see it. If it pops up in my algorithm ever again, I'll be sure to save it, but I don't see it right now. That had to be no more than 3 years ago. No way it was 4 years ago. It couldn't have been. All right, I'm over it. I'm not gonna find it. Yeah. When DOC called up, because he was talking cash money shit about Erica and Puma, and when that man called in, I heard nothing but humbleness and respect towards the DOC. So yeah, a guy like him, he's only a bully online to people he thinks he can pull that shit with. But yeah, y'all have my word that the next time he brings them up, I'm gonna hop on there and be like, what? I'm not understand what's your issue with them. And of course I'm gonna be and then he'll try to turn it, twist in my marriage into it or something, and whatever. They try to find faults in yours to bolster their points. So you got my word. The next time he does that, I'm gonna hop up there. Okay. Okay, where do we go first? Let's do some Hollywood. Let me get the Hollywood stuff out the way. Hollywood. Okay, already A24. Ben Stiller set to direct a series with A24 and HBO on the Knicks championship. I do have variety, sucker. Superfan Ben Stiller confirmed he is making a multi-part documentary series about the history of the New York Knicks and the historic championship win last weekend. The series will chronicle the history, culture, and the enduring legacy of the Knicks, culminating with the franchise's first NBA championship in 53 years. Couldn't be more excited to make this doc with A24 and HBO about the New York Knicks. Let's go. Okay. What we got next? All right, Quinta Brunson. She's killing it, man. I think I would put her over Issa Rae as far as clout, projects, success. I put Quinta Brunson over Issa Rae. Issa Rae is no slouch. If I could work with her, I would. But Quinta Brunson is doing something right, which is, I don't know what she's doing. Whoever's working on her behalf, they're killing it. She signed a 5-year deal with 20th Century Television. She has a 4-year deal with Warner Brothers. So under the new pact, Brunson will write, develop, and executive produce series across Disney Entertainment Television's brands and platforms via her banner Fifth Chance Productions. Not to mention she's doing the what movie rights did she acquire? I forget. So going to Disney will keep Brunson in the Abbott family, as she will be based at the series co-producer 20th TV with the show's network ABC. Abbott Elementary heading into its 6th year and still produces 22 episodes a year. That's unheard of. She's got 4 Emmys, 2 for Brunson for writing and lead actress in a comedy series. Killing it. Quinta is a cultural force and one of the most original and influential storytellers in entertainment today. You gotta put her in the Shonda Rhimes category at this point. We're proud to expand our partnership and continue investing in Quinta's extraordinary creative future as she brings new stories to fans across our iconic brands and platforms. Killing it. She has an 8-season deal on Abbott. They're in season 6. I'm sure once season 8 is up, she's out of there, as she's locked in as an executive producer for the life of the series. She continues as co-showrunner along fellow executive producers Justin Halpern and Patrick Schumacher, who are under an overall deal with Warner Brothers TV. Killing it, man. I'm so grateful to work alongside Disney, Warner Brothers Television, and 20th Television on Abbott Elementary. Building this show together has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my career. Yeah, you got to put her above Issa Rae and right under Shonda Rhimes. She's there, man. She's there. I think this is the most silliest, goofiest show, and my wife loves this show. I mean, she's always giggling and laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is so funny? The only character I like is the principal, because she's nasty. She's a nasty old woman, but she's so curt with it. So I like the principal. I don't care for the little Tink and his little family issues. I don't care for the little Tink. Quinta and home, they always just, are we together or not together? They be fighting over nonsense. She be trying to punk him, right? Cheryl Lee Ralph character is, the Jesus freak, whatever. I don't care about the janitor guy. And then the old Mexican lady, I like her for whatever reason, because I think she's a nasty old woman. But that's about it. That's about it. Quinta is killing it. Let's go here. All right. We got another sci-fi movie being executive produced by Steven Spielberg. Once again, if you like Disclosure Day, God bless you. But that movie was trash. I'm sorry. Plot details are being kept in a soundproof room, but it's said to be a high-concept sci-fi movie that they will direct. Okay, so that's Scott Beck and Brian Woods. They did the first Quiet Place, so that it should be good. They did Heretic as well. Okay. And they did 65. This was not bad. This movie got hated on for whatever reason. It flopped at the theater, but 65 with Adam Driver is good. They went through a wormhole and went back 65 million years to prehistoric age, and Adam is injured and he finds his little girl. This was a good little sci-fi flick. 65. Okay. All right, they're read by CAA. Okay, let's continue. Jim Carrey coming back for the Grinch sequel. And the money gets slow, man. In talks return with director Ron Howard for a sequel on 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay, currently untitled, the sequel's plot is being kept under wraps. All right. In addition to directing, Howard will produce alongside Brian Glazer for Imagine Entertainment. Okay. Do you care? Yeah. So what did it do when it first came out? The pick opened to more than 3,200 theaters on November 18, 2000. Spent 4 weeks at the top of the U.S. box office charts. Went on to gross $345 million worldwide. Ranked as the year's highest grossing film domestically, and was nominated for 2 Academy Awards, winning for Best Makeup. Okay. And they had an animated Grinch. Okay. But Carrey's been killing it, especially with the Sonic series, man. He's been killing it with that. Oh, so upcoming, he'll star in a live action take on the Jetsons for Warner Brothers. That should be good. Please don't fuck this up. Please don't mess this up. Okay. All right. Do you care about Ocean's 11 prequel? Do you care? Ocean's 11 prequel. Okay. Wagner's, he's hot right now. In negotiations to join Margot Robbie and Bradley Cooper, untitled Ocean's 11 prequel. Listen, there's no Clooney, there's no Pitt. This one, however, will not see Clooney and company returning. Next. Ooh. How did y'all not learn from that other Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock and Rihanna and the girls? Nobody wanted to see that shit. Did they not learn? No, I'm not. I don't care now. Yeah, I'm not going to go see this. It's a period piece set at the 1962 Monaco Grand Prix. So y'all going back to the 60s for this. I'm good. Before Danny Ocean ever stepped foot in Vegas, two masterminds taught him everything he knows. His parents. Robbie teased at Cinema. Oh. Robbie and Cooper are understood to be playing the parents. Oh. I don't know. Character details being kept in the racing pit. Mora said to be playing the story's villain. Oh. I don't know. Now I'm conflicted. Now if you're talking about Ocean's, Danny's parents, I'm like, well, that could. Does Danny make a? Does he like make a little guest appearance, like 25 years later? It was like, hey, mom, dad, I don't know. Like, you got to bring Clooney in for an end credit scene or something, man. Damn it. I'm conflicted on this. Okay. Black Brits at it again, y'all. Daniel Kaluuya. Tiana Taylor. Oh my God. Why? Let's see what they're doing. They're gonna play. What's this movie? Amazon MGM. What's it called? The Parlay will be based on an original spec by Zach and Skip. While the plot is being kept secret at this time, we understand the project is being billed as an action crime thriller. No, thank you. Kaluuya will next be seen in the Chris Rock directed, Misty Green, and starred in A24 film Hotel. Kaluuya is co-writing a Spider-Punk film for Sony Pictures Animation after voicing the scene-stealing Spider-Punk. He was good though. I ain't gonna front. Spider-Punk was a fave. And the box office since so we're gonna get a Spider-Punk animated. So I'm okay with that. But anything with Tiana Taylor, I'm good. No, thank you. I'll pass. Anything else? Okay, the No Fakes Act. A bill to curb the use of unauthorized AI deepfakes has cleared the Senate Judiciary Committee. The legislation passed the committee unanimously by voice vote on Thursday. Okay. The bill is meant to address the proliferation of unauthorized deepfakes, as a number of performers have testified on Capitol Hill about the use of their voice and likeness. The legislation gives individuals the right to authorize the use of their voice and likeness in digital replication. The digital replication right does not expire at a person's death, pay attention, and can be transferred and licensed by their heirs, executors, and others. Okay? So you think it's bad for music artists to end up sleeping with the fishes for their masters and their publishing? Can you imagine the amount of deaths we're going to have for actors for their name, image, and likeness and voice? You give it, let me see. I'll give it 10 years, and you're going to see a slew of people just dropping dead. And all of a sudden, their voices and images going to be in these new projects. Give it about 10 years. The post-mortem right, though, terminates no longer than 70 years after an individual's passing. So it's short 29 years for copyrights for other content. But the person itself, 70 years, worst case max. That's crazy. The bill includes exclusions for news, documentary, and sports, as well as biographical works, or for purposes of comment, criticism, or parody, among others. The bill has broad support among many entertainment industry guilds and unions, studios, and record labels, as well as tech companies OpenAI and Google YouTube. A revised version of the bill was introduced last month that includes a counter notice procedure to challenge removal. Oh, here we go. Includes a counter notice procedure to challenge removals of material and an exemption for certain works at libraries, archives, and research institutions. All right, so YouTubers, this is for you. This is for you. Okay. We are encouraged by today's passage in the Senate Judiciary Committee and look forward to the bill's passage into law later this year. They're going to make this thing go through. Okay. Companion bill was introduced in the House. Lawmakers. Adam Schiff said the rapid advancement of generative AI has brought incredible innovation, but it's also unleashed a wave of unauthorized exploitation. We see this in the voices and visual likenesses of individuals, from celebrities to children, being replicated and weaponized without their permission, sometimes without their knowledge. Milagro Cooper, Milagro Grams, do not spread any more deep fake porn, okay? All right. This is a big deal. This is a very, very big deal. All right, let's go here. I think this is not good for Ryan Coogler. Listen, Netflix, all Netflix cares about is reducing churn. Netflix does not care about continuing series. They just canceled The Burrows with the Russo brothers. Even though it was getting views, but Netflix said it was costing too much money. Okay, Ryan Coogler strikes a deal with Netflix. I don't think this is not a good move. Sign an overall deal with Netflix to develop series. This is not a good deal. Not a good deal. Remember, on the television side, it is responsible for series that trash ass Ironheart on Disney Plus. That super trash series that nobody watched, not even me, because it's not worth my time. National Geographic docu-series, animated series Eyes of Wakanda, that I did not watch. I don't think too many people watch that either. But anywho, so his last two projects for Disney will be the X-Files reboot and a live adaptation of Southern Bastards with Kevin Bacon and Tim McGraw. This is not a good deal. We started Proximity Media with a simple goal to tell event-driven stories that people bring in close proximity with often overlooked subjects. As we continue to expand Proximity's television business, we're thrilled to partner with Netflix, a company that has consistently demonstrated its commitment to distinctive creators and original storytelling. We look forward to working alongside Bella, Ginny, Nee, and the entire... Listen, if you want to check, yeah, you want a big-ass upfront check, yeah, Netflix is the place to go. But as far as anything after that, y'all got it though. Y'all got it. I don't think this was a good move. I mean, I take that back. It's a good move if you're trying to get some upfront money. I'll give him that. Let's go. Curry Barker. This is the guy that brought you Obsession. All right, listen, they already cut the check. Big ass check. Stupid big ass check. Let's see. Described as a rich 8-figure deal, Barker would write, produce, and direct his third film for Blumhouse. The deal keeps Barker in the Universal family, as Obsession was released by Universal. Okay, focus is also behind his already shot second feature, Anything But Ghosts, which he wrote, directed, and stars in. All the details for the new project are being kept secret, but it is described as a Barker original horror ideal. The project was bought off of a pitch Barker made to Universal. Listen, he just walked in there and said, this is what I'm thinking. Okay? The project was bought off of a pitch Barker made to Universal's top brass. Curry Barker has an exceptional ability to tap into the cultural zeitgeist, pairing an innate instinct for what resonates with audiences with extraordinary filmmaking prowess. Barker's talent is redefining what's possible, and we're thrilled to continue our partnership. Hollywood right now is like, finding me the next YouTuber. Find me the next YouTuber. Find me it's already going to hit 300 million. That's insane. Insane. He said that this film is something I've been excited to make for a while, and I'm thrilled to be teaming with Blumhouse Atomic Monster and Universal Film Group for it. They've built the kind of home for bold, original storytelling that every filmmaker dreams of that used to be Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers used to be the home of like the creative, the auteur, the weird guy. Right? The weird creative. Go down, make your quirky shit. Your Tim Burtons. Right? Your Tim Burtons. And I couldn't imagine better collaborators for this film. Wow. Okay, who's he rep by? UTA. Get it. Get your coins, young man. Get your coins. Get your coins, young man. Get your coins. Okay. Let me X out of these. Yeah, so don't say there's no money in Hollywood. That's a lie. Somebody cutting these checks. All right, real quick. Carlos Mencia. Whew. Lord have mercy. Of all crimes to be accused of, this is not it. Carlos Mencia. Chow. Is he going to prison? Is he going to federal prison?
Now at 5:30, a popular comedian is getting a lot of attention tonight, but not for his jokes. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Micah Ullman.
In developing news, the LA County DA's office has hit comedian Carlos Mencia with serious criminal charges.
He is charged with tax evasion and failing to report millions in income. KTLA's Lauren Lister live in the newsroom with the details. Lauren.
Micah and Cher, the DA says if convicted, the 58-year-old comedian could potentially face over 10 years in prison in addition to paying back taxes with interest. And the message from prosecutors is this is the first case of its kind from a new tax unit, but it won't be the last.
In real life, I don't hang out with people anymore because everybody's too sensitive.
Comedian Carlos Mencia has brought laughs to stages and screens, but LA County's district attorney suspects it didn't end there.
I am guessing that Mr. Mencia thought that taxes were maybe a laughing matter, but they're not a laughing matter.
Prosecutors accuse Mencia of being a tax evader, charged with 12 felony counts related to alleged failure to file personal and corporate taxes from 2019 to 2024 on $8.7 million with an over $300,000 state tax bill. He was taken into custody today.
Mr. Mencia was arrested about 7:05 a.m. this morning at his home in Encino.
Mencia's comedy career spans decades, including tours, specials, the Mind of Mencia TV show, and recently the Disney animated series The Proud Family. But prosecutors claim he's now earned a dubious distinction.
He is on the California Franchise Tax Board's list of the 500 greatest tax delinquents in both personal and corporate income categories.
They allege he had paid taxes previously, so knew he had an obligation to file and had been notified of his failure to do so in recent years.
The California Franchise Tax Board sent Mr. Mencia 78 notices that he had failed to file returns, and he should file those returns.
It's the first case for the Business Tax Fraud Unit started by the district attorney, saying he found the DA's office wasn't doing enough to deter criminal tax conduct.
The amount of tax violations, I can say this pretty confidently, is in the millions and millions and millions of dollars every single year.
Prosecutors say Mencia is expected to be arraigned in Van Nuys Monday. His bail was set at $250,000. KTLA reached out to reps for Carlos Mencia for a response, who say there is no comment at this time. That's the latest live in the newsroom. Micah, back to you.
Yeah, he about to sit down for a few years. He about to sit the fuck down. He about to sit your ass down for a hot minute. That's nothing to play with, man. That is nothing to play with. He's 58. He's 58. 5.4 million unreported income. 78 notices. Yeah, you deserve to be where you're at. 78. So if convicted of all 12 counts, a max of 11 years. So worst case, half. 58, you do about, out of, let's say they hit him with 5-6 years, you gotta do 85% of your time. Let's say they hit him with 6, you gotta do 5 years 4 months. He'll be 64 when he gets out. That's not bad. considering how serious the offenses are. But who wants to go to prison in your 50s, man? Like that ain't the business, I get it though. Okay. Man, it sounds like it, right? Okay. All right, let me talk real quick about Toy Story 5. You know how I do. Okay. Toy Story 5 was good. Once again, I rank it the third best Toy Story movie out of the franchise. Toy Story 1, of course, is a classic because it's the first of its kind. Toy Story 3, the incinerator scene alone in that movie makes it the second best Toy Story movie. And this one, I think, is way better than 4. There's some moments in Toy Story 5 you're like, oh no. So it was kind of weird. Here's the weird thing. So the two girls, Bonnie's the little girl, the little white girl, Blaze is the older girl. They look like they got 5 years difference in age. Not sure how you're going to be friends with from like an 11-year-old to a 5-year-old. I just don't see that really. That's not realistic. To me, it's not. But whatever. I think the little girl Bonnie was autistic because she didn't have any friends. She was always in her pad, the lily pad, and just how little nuances here. I'm like, this child's autistic. That was my first thought. Anywho, but the beef between the old toys and the devices was hilarious. The dialogue, the banter. Smarty Pants was my favorite device between Smarty Pants and Lily Pad. Smarty Pants, he teaches the kids how to go use the bathroom, and I gotta go see that again just for all the shit he was talking. Like Smarty Pants was so fucking smart. Like literally, he says something really slick. And the best scene in this movie is when all of the Buzz Lightyears, they all get their upgrades and they turn into drones. That was the best scene. So they're trying to rescue Lily Pad on the truck because Lily Pad just decides to donate herself because she felt like she was a problem. Because in Bonnie's group chat, they all made fun of her because she was looking for her lost toys, which was Jesse and the horse, Bronco. I'll forget his name, whatever. So they made fun of her in the group chat. So she was like, I'm sad, whatever. And Lily's like, I'm the part of the problem. So they're in the back of this truck. Lily Pad said, hey, turn around, let me scan your QR code. He scans a bunch of Buzz Lightyear's QR code, and there's an upgrade for a download, and she downloads the upgrade and they all upload, and they all end up sprouting. Their little wings come out, and these propellers, and they all turn into drones. That shit was hilarious. That was the best scene. Now, the most cringe scene. Now, I heard people saying this is a girl boss movie, and I can see why they were saying that, because I forgot in Toy Story 4 that Woody left with Bo Peep to go save lost toys, and Woody left Jesse in charge of the group. I forgot about all that. You know how long it's been since I seen Toy Story 4? I was like, why is she in charge and running everybody, telling everybody what to do? She's kind of a bitch to the devices. You understand? And so the wedding between Buzz and Jesse was cringe because she's masculine, even though Buzz is Buzz. She gives Buzz the ring. And then he got the flowers. And then of course she, tilts him back to give him the kiss, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing there. But other than that, and then like I said, like she was running the show. The scene where they're at Blaze's farm, and they're like, oh, because she ran off, right? Jesse runs off, and Woody shows up, and he's like, hi, how are we gonna find Jesse? And there's this I don't know, shelf of horses, of all these toy horses, and the horses all look down, and you got all these Buzz Lightyears and the group, and they're like, how are we gonna get to her? And the horses look down and like, oh, okay, here we go. So they all end up riding all these different horses and shit. Buzz Lightyear has this My Little Pony shit with the long mane, purple mane. That shit was so damn funny. Listen, It was good. It was good. I liked it. I liked it. This thing's gonna make $1 billion, man. It's gonna make $1 billion. So yeah, Toy Story 5 is gonna make $1 billion. Matter of fact, what are we tracking? What's early tracking projections? That shit, I mean, the dialogue was so quick and it was just right on time. And it was like something you expect a device to say, right? Here we go. It's looking at $160 million. Best franchise opening. We're on our way to $1 billion with this movie, y'all. It was that good. It really was that good. It really was that good. 4,400 theaters. And then next week we got Supergirl and I believe Minions. I think Toy Story will still hold its lead. They're already projecting that Toy Story's second week will outgross Supergirl's opening weekend. So Supergirl's pretty much dead on arrival. Which it should be. I'm glad, because I've been saying for years James Gunn is not that guy. But you know, what's Jodie's corner been up to? Where's Jodie's corner at? DCU dead on arrival. But yeah, looking at 160 for the weekend. 160 for the weekend. Yeah, this thing's gonna make $1 billion easily. Let me see where we at. Hold up, I'm looking for something. There we go. Where we at with Michael? 933. Is that right? 933. Okay, this will update tomorrow. This is because it's the weekend. This will update tomorrow. Let's see. Where's Michael at right now? Michael box office. Yeah, 933. Okay. Michael beat Oppenheimer in Japan. So, according to the latest box office tracking data from the, let's see, upon its first full week in Japan, theaters estimated $12.5 million in total earnings. Biopic pulled an impressive $1.2 million on Thursday alone, representing a tiny 4.5% drop from its Wednesday discount day numbers. Okay, so that massive late week push officially nudged the film past the entire $12.2 million lifetime Japanese box office of Oppenheimer. Wow, so it hit that in a week. So it should hit 950 this weekend. Yeah, it should hit 950 this weekend. So additionally, to commemorate the anniversary of Michael Jackson's passing, 50 theaters will be paying homage to the King with a nationwide rollout that highlights Japan's continued leadership in immersive theatrical formats that transform traditional movie-going into a participatory cultural event. Nice. All right, Lionsgate will follow up the streaming debut with a premium physical rollout on July 14th, including an array of collector's editions, 4K, UHD steelbooks, and Walmart and Amazon. Okay. So it should hit 950 this weekend, and maybe in another 2 weeks at $1 billion. Yeah. Okay, I'm here for it. Okay, let's go here. This according to Billboard, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. According to Billboard, the 50 best R&B groups of all time. Has anyone watched the Earth, Wind & Fire documentary on HBO Max? Yes or no? Okay. Has anyone seen the Earth, Wind & Fire documentary on HBO Max? I'm going to say no because no one's ever No one's brought it up. Okay. It's a messed up story. Money overspent. Maurice blowing through money. Everybody was pretty much paid peanuts. Terrible, man. Let's go here. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna rewatch it. All right, so here we go. The 50 best R&B groups of all time. Let's start 46 to 50. Yes, let's do 46 to 50. Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the bottom all the way up. No, come on. Nope. Let's start from 50 on down. Yeah? Okay, number 50. Number 50. The Drifters. The Drifters. The Drifters scored his first R&B songs chart topper in 1953 with Money Honey. A string of additional top 10 hits ensued. Okay. The Drifters at number 50. Number 49, the Bar-Kays. Tragic plane crash that claimed Redding's life. Oh yeah, Otis Redding. Yeah. Took 4 members of the Bar-Kays. I didn't know that. Damn. I didn't know that. Oh, and they backed Isaac Hayes on one of the greatest R&B albums of all time, 1969's Hot Butter Soul. So that was the Bar-Kays. Okay. Number 48, Martha and the Vandellas. Martha and the Vandellas. Okay. In My Lonely Room. Jimmy Mack. Love is Like a Heat Wave. Okay. Number 47, The Dramatics. The Dramatics. Detroit. In the Rain. What You See Is What You Get. Me and Mrs. Jones. Right? Okay, let's continue. Oh, they were the ones, Doggy Dog World. Okay, that was them. Okay. Number 46, The Time. The Time. Okay. Among his members. Okay. If you took away the Prince aspect of The Time, I don't know. I mean, they were all impeccable musicians, but you take away the Prince factor, I don't know. I always felt like they got to where they were because of Prince and their associations and affiliations to Prince. If you take away the Prince factor, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't put them in top 50. That's just me, though. Number 45, Atlantic Star. Secret Lovers, Circles, Touch of 4-Leaf Clover, Always. Reached number 1 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and R&B charts. 9 top 10 R&B hits. Okay, Atlantic Star. Number 44, DeBarge. Y'all. DeBarge. Whew. Oh, buddy. As a group, I like All This Love, Rhythm of the Night. But these are all like, I consider these like El DeBarge songs. I don't consider these DeBarge songs. If even though they performed it as a group, I always felt like these were El DeBarge's songs by himself, and he just had his family backing him. Like I always felt like this is L's songs, not as a group. Man, the 80s, in the mid 80s, they had a run. El DeBarge had a huge run during the 80s. I don't know. I don't know about this. I would say maybe El DeBarge, but okay, let's continue. Number 43, War. Out of Long Beach, California. Right? Spill the Wine. The World's a Ghetto. Cisco Kid. Lowrider. I mean, these are all classics. Every time I watch Boogie Nights, you know that record's playing, right? Who doesn't anything with lowriders? This song is being played. Commercial, TV show, movie. Right. This was in Gone in 60 Seconds. I remember that scene. He had to get height. He had to listen to the lowrider before he went to go out and steal cars. Okay, that makes sense. Number 42, The Whispers. Number 42, The Whispers. Scotty and what are the brothers? Scotty, the mustache. There we go. Walter and Wallace, aka Scotty. And Rocksteady. Such a okay, lady, it's a love thing. Keep on loving me. Okay. Yeah, Whispers. This is like for hardcore R&B folks. Like hardcore. I don't know. I wouldn't consider them household names though. I mean, with urban folk, yeah, but yeah, okay, that's debatable. Number 41, The Stylistics out of Philly. The Stylistics, 12 straight top 10 hits on the R&B chart. You Are Everything, Break Up the Makeup. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with this. Man, okay, bro. Okay. I'm sure they did. Sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Number 40, The Dells. Oh, What a Night. Let's see. Came and hit twice, 13 years apart, reaching top 5 on the R&B charts on its 1956 release, and then making the Hot 100's top 10 on its re-recording in 1969. Okay. The Dells. I mean, sure, okay. No, I wouldn't put the Dells up here. I'm sorry. Not top 50. The Impressions. Curtis Mayfield led, Jerry Butler, Leroy Hudson. Okay. Top 10s in the 70s, like People Get Ready, It's All Right, We're a Winner, Fool for You, Baby Turn to Me. Okay. Sure, why not? The SOS Band at number 38. Number 38, the SOS Band. Just Be Good to Me. Tell Me If You Still Care. The Finest. Okay. Yeah, definitely Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had input in this. Okay. Number 37, Zap. Number 37, Zap. Wait, let me find something real quick. Hold up. Let me find something. Did I send it to myself? I didn't send it to myself, did I? I sure didn't. Oh man, I thought I did. Okay, let me look at my activity. Let's see what all that I like. Hold on, just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Is that it? That's not it. Hold on. If I liked it, it's here somewhere. Nope, I didn't. I didn't send it to myself. Damn it, son of a bitch. What's the daddy name? Hold up, y'all. I'm looking for something. Real quick, I just want to do this real quick. This is Drake Daddy, man. Like,
and then when we ended up without the drummer.
This is a silly argument to have about Drake. Please stop his Drake slander. It's a silly ass argument. This man's probably more black than Okay, I just wanted to show that because it's a silly ass argument to me. But I wanted to. There was another one, a video about him. It was about the Fender that he played. It was a way better story, I thought. And I can't find it all of a sudden. There was a debate on which was the best bass for slapping, for with his technique. And I can't find that video for shit. But yeah, but this is Daddy, man. What the fuck we talking about, man? Which one is it? Which bloodline we gonna go with? The mama or the dad? See how people want to pick and choose if you're black or not? This is Daddy, man. Alright, let me get back to this. Let me get back to this list. Okay. Number 37, Zap. I'm okay with this. 36, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Whew. Oh boy. I think they should be higher. I think they should be higher than this, than 36. Huh. Okay. Number 36, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Okay. Number 35, Cameo. "15 top 10 R&B hits, including their third number one with She's Strange, plus Single Life and Back and Forth." Okay. Number 34, The Shy Lights. The signature hit "Ooh Girl" or "Oh Girl" topped the Hot 100 and R&B charts in 1972. Okay. Number 33, the Delphonics. Okay, group's founding member, lead vocalist, 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Tom Bell. Okay. Number 32, the Spinners. Rubber Band Man. Yeah, that's probably the most famous hit. 6 number ones. "I'll Be Around," "Could It Be," "I'm Falling in Love," "Rubber Man," "Running the Count." Wow, yeah. These you hear all day on the Quiet Storm, like the 107.5s and the GCIs and like all the soul radio stations. Like you'll hear some Spinners all day, every day. Number 31, the Gap Band. Motherfucking Gap Band reaching number 4 in the R&B charts. Number 1 R&B with 89's "All My Love." Okay. Okay. Number 30. Oh, this is disrespectful. Yeah, I know I said the same thing. This is disrespectful as fuck. How's the Commodores not top 10? How's the Commodores How are they not top 10? That's insane to me, man. However, Night Shift, the Commodore's Grammy-winning #3 hit. Yeah, Richie left. Yeah, well, listen, man, it's all Richie. 3 times a lady, still easy. And then the last hit he gave them was Night Shift. We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Why ain't no Richie, man? Number 30? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Number 29 in Vogue. Jesus Christ, what the? How you got In Vogue ahead of the Commodores? These hookers can't even write. They can sing, but they can't write. Oh my God. No way, man. This list is bunk. 28, Tony. They had 5 number 1s. Little Walter, Feels Good, It Never Rains, Whatever You Want. Whatever you want. Number 28, Tony. Number 20, oh no, 27, Jodeci. Ooh, Mr. Ooh, yeah. These niggas had wearing wetsuits with Timberlands, man. Had us looking for wetsuits in high school. I don't think y'all understand. Had us looking for wetsuits and Timberlands in high school. You just had to have been there. You just had to have been there. You just had to have been there. Hell no, man, shit. Hell no. Lionel said, I'm bigger than the program. I'm out of here. Number 26, Kool and the Gang. They had 12 hot 100 top 10s. Okay, they got their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 2024. Number 25, the Staple Singers. These are my cousins. This is my family here. This is my family. These are my blood cousins. Okay. RnB pop number 1 in 75 with the Let's Do It Again. Okay. All right. My cousin's number 25. Number 24, Chic. Ooh, I don't know. This is kind of low for Chic. I don't know. Unfairly lumped into the disco bin and declared passé after a string of club-dominating hits, Chic had the last laugh. The next decade of R&B balladry and dance pop followed their prescient vision. I don't know. I think this is too low for them. The Pointer Sisters. Listen, Beverly Hills Cop. You cannot think of Beverly Hills Cop, the movie, and not think about the Pointer Sisters. The Neutron Dance, that opening scene when the guy with the cigarette truck, he's hanging out the back of the trailer. I'm just burning, doing the neutron, and he's hanging off the goddamn. Yeah, some songs just stick with a scene in the movie. Okay. Yeah, Jump for My Love. That was in everybody's aerobics videos. Jeezy Pete's. You can hear that stuff on Planet Fitness Radio. Sam and Dave. Now, for those that don't remember, Sam and Dave. I believe at one point, George Clinton was part of this. George Clinton, before he went funk, he was a soul guy. What was the name of that group? George Clinton. Yeah, people tend to forget. Before he went Parliament Funkadelic, he was a doo-wop guy, like a soul singer. Yeah, 5-man vocal doo-wop group, signed to Motown. Yeah, in the late 60s. In the late 60s. Yeah, people tend to forget. Yeah, this was him back in the day. This is before he, he discovered cocaine. Yeah, this was him before he discovered cocaine. Yeah, okay. For those that may have, if you knew, cool. If you didn't, yeah. Yeah, he was 15 when he made this group. Okay, let's continue. All right. Number 21, Guy. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. I can't be. How can you? Like, yeah, the New Jack Swing thing was everywhere, man. Teddy doesn't get enough credit for how ahead of the curve musically he was. Cause I'm telling you, if you listen, you put Bad versus Thriller, I don't see how you don't say Bad is not a better record than Thriller. And I'm talking the album. I mean, Teddy, he saw the future, man. Michael saw the future too. But yeah, I firmly feel that Bad is a better overall album than Thriller. Shit, Teddy saw the vision, man. He saw it. Okay, number 20, SWV. Ooh, I don't like this. I think this is too high for them. I think this is way too high for them. Number 20? Listen, anybody that comes before the Commodores, I'm side-eyeing anyway. 3 consecutive Hot 100 top 10s. At their debut, hit number 8 on the Billboard 200. Nah, man, I can't. Nah, not ahead of the Commodores, man. Hell no. Number 19, Gladys Knight and the Pips. They only had one Hot 100 number 1 with Midnight Train in Georgia, which the Library of Congress added to its National Recording Registry in 2026. That's an honor in itself. That's dope. Number 18, the Four Tops. I don't think no one's going to debate that. Number 17, the Miracles. Number 17, the Miracles. Okay. Number 16, Rufus, featuring Shaka Khan. I don't know. And that's debatable for me. Sade. Yes, before you say anything, Sade is a group comprised of Sade Adu and Stuart and Paul and Andrew. But I'm not putting them this high. Hell no. I'm sorry. Hell no. No. Don't sit here and tell me Sade is a better group than the Commodores. Use a lie. Use a whole lie. This is too high for Sade. Number 14, Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. You know what I hate? Right with Maze? I hate that they let Frankie sing for too long. I hate that my last memory of Frankie Beverly is him straining to hit just the regular notes and his voice fading out. They let him sing for too long. They should have took the microphone from him years ago. Like, no, you've done enough. Sit down. Man, come on. This is the last memory I got of Frankie Beverly. Don't play. I'm just telling you what it is. Nah, come on, slide. Nah, I ain't no slide nothing. Frankie Beverly loses voice. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what it is. That man they should have sat him down and said, hey, no, you did enough. Sit down. Y'all don't allow these people to sit down. You want these people to perform until they fucking drop dead in front of you. I don't want these people performing like that into their late 70s and early 80s. Like, go sit down. Go sit down. Oh my God. This breaks my heart hearing this shit. I shouldn't have to allow our elders to rest and sit down. Be like, you don't have to. No, OG, sit down. You've done. Sit down. No more. This is painful to listen to, man. This is one of the last few performances that you got from this man. Let me go through these comments. Let me see if anyone agrees with me. This is different than when a singer can't hit their high notes, but their regular voice is still there. His voice really is not there anymore, but I think it's a blessing that his fans still come see him anyway, just because they love him in the group. I would love to see him take a step back. He has blessed us for so many years. I don't want to see him like this. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm not crazy. I'm so sorry to see Frank. You know how much they brag on Paul Stanley from Kiss. They be like, hey, go sit down. Kiss fans be telling Paul Stanley, hey man, you ain't gotta do this no more, man. You ain't gotta keep singing, bro. White folk be like, hey, go sit down. Black folk keep performing. I'm so sorry to see Frankie's voice is now gone. That's okay, Frankie. You gave us so many years of your outstanding voice. It's okay, Frankie. You sang it for us, now we'll sing it for you. Yeah, nah, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. Look at it. This video is hard for me to watch. So I stopped right after it started because I still have memories of seeing Frankie and Maze in concert. Yeah, you don't want this to be your last memory of him. After 50 plus years of singing and performing night after night has taken its toll on Frankie's voice. Exactly. Sit down. Sit down. Like, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Sing again.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just saying. Wait, what song was it he was performing? And I mean, his shit just off a cliff. Was it dun, 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 dun. That's the song that I heard him. I was like, oh my God, no, his voice is toast. Like, go sit down, OG. Oh, this is bad. Listen, white folk be telling Paul Stanley, stop singing. Like, that's all you got? Let me stop. Hey, did y'all see Wu-Tang Clan on Jimmy Fallon? No, they looked and sounded good. Hey, hold up. I'm gonna take the hit for it. Wu-Tang Clan on Jimmy Fallon, they sounded good. They sounded real good. Like everybody sounded healthy. It was a beautiful thing, man. They sounded hella good.
Celebrating their upcoming induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They have no business being there, but they sounded really, really good.
H-O-D, man, M-E-T-H-O-D, man, M-E-T-H-O-D, man, M-E-T-H-O-D, man, come on, hey, you, get off my, you don't know me and you don't know my style, who be getting slammed when they come to a jam, here I am, the method man, patty cake,
hey,
the method man, don't need skip, beat, jip, for beat.
Man, they sounded good. Ray did his verse, he sounded hella good. Man, they sounded good.
Get the money.
Yo, I grew up on the crime side, New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shaolin. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goons, only way I begin to.
Damn, they sounded good. They sound good. They sound good. They sound good. All right, let me stop, man. Let me stop. Yo, Ill Magic, thank you for the 5. Can you give us a short breakdown of what makes MJ's album bad, better than Thriller, and ahead of its time? What? Okay, let's do this. Let's see what the internet says. Let's do this. I'll give you my assessment. Why is Bad a better album Let's see what everybody else says first, okay? Let's see what everybody else says first. Okay. These are the now we can go song for song. Okay, Thriller. Wanna be starting something? Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT, all singles, classics. But Bad took it up another notch for me. I think once again, okay, so Off the Wall was Michael trying to find himself, right? Like, this is never mind those first early albums with the band and none of that shit. Like, this is like Michael trying to find himself as a young in the beginning stage of being a grown man, right? A young grown man stage. That was Off the Wall, right? So Thriller is Michael's energy being contained and directed. So Quincy is the director, right? But Quincy kind of put Mike in a box. And the difference between Quincy and Teddy allowed Michael to be Michael. Remember, Michael wanted to experiment with rap. He wanted to experiment with boom bap. He had all these ideas, and Quincy was like, "Oh no, baby, I don't know what you're." You know what I'm saying? Like, Quincy tried to keep Michael contained. Teddy allowed Michael to be Michael, and then Teddy would be like, every blue moon, let's do a course correct. Okay, we're getting off track. Let's course correct. It's a far superior album because it's Michael not being contained or constrained. And this is Michael being allowed to experiment with different sounds and different genres of music. Sonically, it's a vastly different album than Thriller. Bad sounds nothing like Thriller. It's like, who the fuck is this? It's a far superior album in every shape, form, or fashion. I don't care about the numbers sold. It's a far better album. It's a more mature Michael, right? So with Michael, we got Bad, Liberian Girl, Another Part of Me, Man in the Mirror, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, Dirty Diana, and Smooth Criminal. Are you fucking kidding me? This is not a better album than Thriller? Just off these alone. Come on, don't do this, y'all. Come on, don't do this, man. Don't do this. Like, Teddy, for what Quincy did with Michael, will never be duplicated again. But the beauty of Teddy was he allowed Michael to be Michael. And that's the best thing you can ask for as a producer. You give him the tools and let him play with it and see what comes up with it. And if you need to tweak it here and there, cool, but it's still Michael. It's Michael being allowed to play with his toys. Man, every record on Bad is a banger. Like, it's, what do we, okay. What all, he had videos for Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean. Did he have a video for anything else? So Bad, video. Liberian Girl, video. Man in the Mirror, video. Dirty Diana, video. Smooth Criminal, video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is growth. This is growth. This is, you know, Master and Apprentice. This is I'm a Jedi Master now, right? This is Luke with Obi-Wan. This is Luke when he's in all black and he goes to visit Jabba the Hutt and be like, hey, you got my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's no comparison. This is mature Mike. Yeah, this is Jedi Master Mike. This is Mike and the Millennium Falcon being trained by Obi-Wan. Or hell, he goes to Yoda in the Dagobah system, right? This is Mike taking everything he's learned since Dagobah and just becoming who he is. This is clearly to me a far better album than Thriller. I don't get hung up on the record sales like that. When Bad came out, what? Oh, we weren't worried about Thriller. It's like, oh shit, Mike, he upped it up. He turned it up a notch. And then, you know, you saw more of Michael behind the scenes doing stuff. You saw more of the process of Michael. He was more open to share how he came up with these ideas and stuff. Another part of him coming out of his shell. Yeah, this was a mature Mike. This was a seasoned Mike. You know, this is like Pretty Boy Floyd Michael, and this is Money Mayweather Michael. Like, oh, wait a minute. I ain't got to do all these extra I'm not going to do all this extra shit. I'm wasting my energy. Let me hit you with what works and then tweak it up a bit. Okay? But this is by far a far superior album than Thriller. For me, it's not a discussion. It's not even a debate. Like, Bad is that great of an album. Like, maybe we just need to go back and re-listen to that shit again and be like, you know what? Yeah, this is kicking Thriller's ass. We're talking song for song. Yeah, it's whooping Thriller's ass. Song for song. Yeah, you can put. Let me see. Give me where the girly songs at. Pretty Young Thing against Liberian Girl. You can put Human Nature against Another Part of Me. Nah. And everything else, Bad is whooping ass, man. Smooth Criminal? Shit. Fuck out of here, man. Smooth Criminal? Smooth Criminal? That's my reasoning for why I believe Bad is a better record. A far better album than Thriller. Despite not having milestone recordings like Beat It or Billie Jean, Bad was more of a living art piece than the previous effort. Between the use of cinematic short films to accompany records like Bad and Smooth Criminal and the record-breaking Bad tour, Bad proved to be a blockbuster. Still, the signature moments between both albums continue to be debated. Listen, you got more into the more musical videos with Bad. While Thriller is credited as Jackson's phenomenal record, Bad is often looked at as its fascinating successor. A lot of people say this. A lot of people, like real, you know, audiophile heads would say, yes, Bad is a better album than Thriller. Shit. Thriller, Bad, or Dangerous? Wow. Now that's a heavy question. Oh, come on. Which one do you choose between the three? My favorite is Dangerous, but I'm interested in hearing other MJ fan opinions. Also, please don't start arguments about which album is better. Dangerous is technically his best album, but my personal favorite is Bad. Every song on it is incredible. It has the pop edge of Thriller and the mix of grown-up funk and soul of Dangerous. Plus, it has classics like Bad, Man in the Mirror, Smooth Criminal, The Way You Make Me Feel, Leave Me Alone, Just Good Friends, Dirty Diana, along with Another Part of Me. I love the sound and his whole look of the time. Michael was under pressure to bring up a follow-up to Thriller, and I honestly thought he surpassed Thriller in every way with this album. I agree. It was the right record at the right time, and Michael Jackson really was on top of the world when it came out, and he remained on top of the world afterwards. It was also the first album he made from the position of a global superstar. Thriller got him there, but when he was recording Thriller before it came out, he was merely a popular R&B artist with a decent pop following and pop success. But nothing indicated he would become the greatest superstar in the world until after Thriller exploded. Perfectly stated. With Bad, he was already there and wanting to remain there. I mean, in mid-82, Jackson was a big star, even a superstar, but there were bigger stars than him. In 84, he was the biggest star in the world and even emerged unscathed after first Prince and then Madonna had titanium hits albums that merely put them with Michael but not overpowering him. Okay, this person says Thriller is the perfect album for me. It has no weaknesses. Bad and Dangerous both have weaknesses, each and Just Good Friends and She Drives Me Wild, but I believe that both Bad and Dangerous have a higher peak with songs like Man in the Mirror, Smooth Criminal Jam, Will You Be There, Who Is It, Heal the World, Black or White. So the answer is either Bad or Dangerous. At the moment I would say Dangerous, but in a few days time I would say Bad. All three albums are fantastic. Bad, it's the best album in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, I put Bad, and then you can make the argument for Dangerous versus Thriller. So for me, Bad is number one, and you can make an argument for Dangerous versus Thriller. And then number 4 will be Off the Wall. Thriller has some fantastic and unprecedented videos. He sent a clear signal to the future with that album. Thriller definitely more consistent of the two. Oh, Bad actually works better as an album. Thriller has always been a hodgepodge collection of singles to me. Uh-oh. Now you talking, there you go. That being said, the highlights from Thriller are stronger, so I went with that one. Off the Wall and Dangerous are better than both of these, in my opinion. A lot of Bad has aged, well, badly, although there are a lot of highlights and bangers on the album. Thriller, on the other hand, is one bop after another, aside from the middle of the road, The Girl Is Mine. That's a tough one, but while Bad has one of MJ's best songs on it with Liberian Girl, well, Speed Demon exists. Speed Demon wasn't a bad record. It wasn't a bad record. It's funny to me that Bad is the one with 5 number ones, yet all the singles off Thriller aged better and still feel bigger today. I really think Bad suffers from a bit of the formula that MJ and Quincy mastered on Thriller. Okay. Man in the Mirror, Smooth Criminal, and The Way You Make Me Feel are popular songs in the MJ universe, but I can certainly say they rank lower than Billie Jean, Thriller, Beat It, and Want to Be Starting Something as far as what is regarded classic. I mean, this is going to be an age-old debate. Thriller is a bit more well put together due to its length, but I prefer the edgier approach on Bad. Thriller, but you can't deny Bad has some iconic, timeless songs as well. Up until around his death, I would probably have said Bad. However, for the last 11, 13 years, I think I may like Thriller better. I'll tell you what, when they do the Michael sequel and they showcase those Bad songs, come back and have this conversation with me at that time. Come back, holler at me in about 2 years when they do the sequel and all the Bad songs are featured. Then come back and holler at me, tell me, oh my God, wait. Bad is a better record. It's a better album. It's a better album. Let me see what you saying. What'd you say? I'm going to go back and listen to Bad again. Off the Wall, however, is the album a lot of people today are slowly saying that it's better than Thriller. I've said that, yes. I for a long time had said Off the Wall is a better album than Thriller. It's Michael pretty much raw, you know? Thank you again for the 2. Not everybody, but a good amount. No. I'm with you. Thriller was the result of a perfect storm, never to be duplicated again, ever. And part of what drove Michael insane was trying to match that. And I don't think Michael realized how many things had to come into alignment for Thriller to work. That was a once in a generational moment. You could not do that again, ever. And I think Bad by itself is Michael at his best, like without all the extra fluff and all the hoopla. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not trying to chase greatness. Like, this is great right here. So I just think Bad is a better album, maybe for different reasons than most people would agree, but I just think it's just, the songs are better. And then the concept videos he did off because of Bad, and that led to Captain EO and a whole bunch of other shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that he kicked off that whole video montage thing. Like, everything was a damn short form video. You know? Started with Thriller, but then Bad just took it to the next level. And he just started shooting videos for songs that you ain't never heard of. Like, what song is this? And the next thing you know, he's got a 20-minute video. It's like, what is this? That's Bad did that. Bad did that. Yo, thank you for the 3 Under the Blood. You know what? You want to hear something funny? Nah, they're starting to hit me with copyrights for Under the Blood. Whoever made that record been hitting me with copyrights for that song. So I'm just like, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it anymore. I can't play it anymore because I get hit with copyrights. Make it make sense. All right. We still with our list? Okay. I don't know how the hell we got all the way around here. 13 Ohio players. Ohio players. I'm not mad at this. I'm just mad that the Commodores are ranked 30. And the Commodores with Lionel Richie clears everybody. Once again, the Commodores with Lionel Richie clears everybody. Let's continue. Number 12, the OJs. I love music. What any period piece in the 80s involving sex, drugs, and coke, or the 70s. Any period piece in the 70s or 80s, and there's a studio or there's a dance club, this song is in the background somewhere playing. This is some straight up disco coke music. Studio 54 coke music. Okay, snorting coke off her titties and shit. This is your record right here. Okay. Number 11, TLC. No. Okay. No. This nigga said, where's LSG? I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. Now, if you wanna say Lionel Richie versus Ronald Isley, that may pique my interest. But group for group, the Commodores clears Everybody. They can do. Listen, they do everything better than every group. Listen, they can do. Let's go back to this list. We're talking Commodores, right? We're talking Commodores. Hold up. They do everything everybody else has already done or can do, but better. So let's see here. They got Bar-Kays, SOS Band, Gap Band. They're all the same. Bar-Kays, SOS Band, Gap Band. They're all the same. Funkadelic. They're all the same. Commodores does everything they do. Earth, Wind, and Fire. They all do the same thing. Commodores can do that too. They do all that. Commodores does all these things. These 5 bands, they do the same fucking thing. For me, Lionel Richie is the wild card because he can get you the ballads. These guys couldn't get you ballads like Lionel Richie. Ballads. You give me the Bar-Kays, SOS, Gap Band, Koolin' Again. Give me their best ballads, and I'll give you the Commodores with one of Lionel's ballads. It's not even close. What are we talking about? A Lionel Richie record with the Commodores with a ballad, lights out. That's why they cleared the room. That's why they cleared the room. They can do everything everybody else does. They can do everything else everybody else does and more. They can do everything else everybody else does, just a little bit better. Atlantic Star, they can do what they do. War, they can do what they do. Man, listen, the Commodores with Lionel Richie, it's almost not fair. It's almost not fair. Almost not fair. And for them to be ranked number 30 is some bullshit. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Okay, let's continue. So we had TLC at number 11. Jeez. This top 10 is going to be ugly. Number 10. This list is bunk. The hell with this list. I'm good. Next. Number 9, Boys and Men. I don't even care at this point. Number 8, New Edition. Okay. Number 7, Jackson 5. Oof. Number 6, Parliament Funkadelic. Listen, they've been riding off the same fucking 5 songs for 50 years. Number 5, The Supremes. Number 4, the Isley Brothers. Easy Pete's. Number 3, Sly and the Family Stone. Number 2, The Temptations. Number 1, Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is a shitty list, man. This is a shitty ass list. This is a shitty list. This list is bunk. This is a bunk ass list. I'm good. That list was bunk as hell. Boo boo basura. Okay, let me one last clip and I'm out of here, man, because I've been on for 2 hours running my mouth. Juneteenth. Where's Juneteenth at? Let's go. Let's go here, y'all. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
List of city holidays and restoring Columbus Day. Removing Juneteenth from the list of city holidays and restoring Columbus Day, which I believe is a more appropriate holiday honoring our American heritage.
Y'all pay attention, man. Stop trying to make nice with these people. These people don't like you. Stop trying to be their friends. Stop trying to be their friends. Why? They don't like you. This man said Columbus Day is more in line with their American heritage. Sir, that man was a goddamn colonizer. But I get what you're saying. Come on.
I move to approve the amendment to the personnel policy and holiday schedule.
Second. A motion in multiple seconds. Further discussion?
I do have one comment on it.
Oh, sorry.
What's got to say?
Juneteenth celebrates the actual end of slavery in the United States. And the abolition of slavery, I believe, is one of the crowning achievements of Western civilization and is certainly worthy of celebration. On the flip side, North America, as we know it, in the United States entirely would not exist if it were not for the expeditions of Christopher Columbus and other European explorers, which are also worth celebrating. So I don't know if you would consider doing an every other year type of thing, but I think both are very relevant to our history and worth celebrating.
I don't want to change the holiday schedule up. I think that's a lot of complexity. My own view is that Juneteenth is something that nobody had heard of until 5 years ago and was pushed for political purposes.
Wow.
And so I'm not in favor of having that in.
Wow.
Hey, what up, good?
Did y'all hear that? Y'all pay attention, man. These people don't like you. Stop trying to be their damn friends and shit. All right. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. I had a poll. I asked a question. Does Jason Black secretly wish to be with Sierra? 87% of y'all said yes. Hey, listen, I promise to y'all, the next time Jason Black has a I hate Russell and Sierra stream, I will jump on it and try to defend and just ask this man what is his obsession with these people. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.
One of the ops breaks the catch on taste, the human taste. All like a piss, look like a dog, stuff his face. Now I'm not home.